Hey, Cher. Good evening, everyone. Well, the candidates are barnstorming in those crucial swing states. For Donald Trump, no state is more important than Florida and its 29 electoral votes. Mrs. Clinton has also been spending a lot of time in the Sunshine State lately, focusing on Spanish-speaking voters. Today, though, she took her message west as her surrogates fanned out in those other battlegrounds.
And we got 6 days. 6 days.
With early voting down among African Americans in must-win North Carolina, President Obama is sounding the alarm bell, making a direct appeal to minorities and millennials.
We don't win this election, potentially, if we don't win North Carolina. So, I hate to put a little pressure on you, but the fate of the republic rests on your shoulders.
The latest CNN poll of polls shows Clinton with a 5-point lead over Trump nationally, but the race is tightened in crucial swing states, which could determine the winner. Mrs. Clinton is up by only 2 points in Florida. Trump has a slightly larger 5-point lead in Arizona. Clinton has a 4-point advantage in Pennsylvania, and Trump is up 6 points in Nevada. Reliably red Arizona, now a battleground where early voting is underway, turnout is up, and Mrs. Clinton is making a direct appeal to Latino voters.
If Donald Trump were to win this election, he came to Phoenix and reiterated his position about deporting 11 million people, I guess loading them into buses.
Meantime, Trump is blanketing must-win Florida, making 3 stops across the state Wednesday, his message increasingly derisive.
She is a crooked one, there's no question. Crooked Hillary Clinton. You know, that term is really stuck. That's going to be a great term for a president, right? Boy, oh boy, what a mess.
This as the president denounced FBI Director James Comey's decision to alert Congress of new emails potentially related to Clinton's use of a private email server as Secretary of State. Speaking to Now This News, Mr. Obama implied Director Comey violated long-standing FBI policies.
I do think that there is a norm that, when there are investigations, we don't operate on innuendo, we don't operate on incomplete information, we don't operate on leaks.
Another sign this election is likely going to be a nail-biter to the very end, and it might just come down to North Carolina and Florida. Think about this. President Obama has several more rallies planned in the Tar Heel state before Election Day. The Trump campaign says they intend to ratchet up the GOP nominee's schedule to 5 rallies a day before the end of the week, spending much of that time in Florida. I'll send it back to you.
John, thank you.